It's a bit of a complicated situation explaining how I got into teaching. But regardless, in 1996 I did a bit of a traineeship at the school I'll be going to visit next. But I did my first year university here at Signadou, the Canberra campus of the Australian Catholic University. If you're wondering what Signadou means, it means sign of God in Latin. A good mate of mine, Paul, had gone through Signadou and had finished the year before I started and raved about it, so it also helped me decide that maybe teaching was for me. And 16 years later, I'm still a teacher, and especially doing what I love, teaching RE in a Catholic school. I was here for 1 year, but the most interesting fact about it was on the very first day I was kind of in the library working, I got chatting to this girl who actually had known this mate of mine, and through just the conversation she said, oh, this is what we like doing here, we like chatting to people overseas. So she came and introduced me to the computer room, a very small computer room, and chat lines. Not internet dating or anything like that, but actual chat lines of people all over the world. Today you'd call them quite dangerous and unsecure, and who knows who you're talking to, and I guess even back then in 1997 you could certainly say the same. But I got chatting to this girl called Barb, and out of that we started chatting online, hit it off. Was going down to Melbourne a few months later. I'd never been to Melbourne, so it was good to actually go there and visit for the first time ever, and I met Barb in person. So most people laugh and joke about the internet and meeting people online at that time, 19 years ago, but it's so incredibly common today. And so I moved to Melbourne afterwards to be with Barb. Now out of that, I only spent 1 year here, and then moved down to another 2 campuses, locations, but that's for another time, that story. When I get down to Melbourne, I'm going to continue this story, but I must admit, I had a wonderful year here. I met some wonderful people, had a lot of fun. I was about 7 or 8 years older than everyone else, and I'd met Barb as well, so I was kind of not into that whole getting smashed, getting drunk, trying to pick up kind of stuff. It was a lot of fun. I learnt a lot of things, and challenged quite a lot, especially being in a true Catholic environment. And as a Catholic teacher now, I must admit that I wouldn't be who I am and where I would be with my love of God, my love of teaching RE, if it wasn't for this foundation year I'd say I had here.